Hello Capricorn, and welcome to Board with Everything. I am happy to be here with you, and I am glad you are here with me. We're going to get into your reading, see what Spirit has for you. I've sat here clearing this space, and there was something that happened the last reading. And I don't know if you guys noticed that I was starting to talk as if I was choking, but the incense smoke, it was going straight up, dang near perfectly like it is now. But all of a sudden during the reading, it started coming towards my face. And it seemed like it was more smoke coming towards my face than it was previously when it was going up. And I looked it up, and it was a spiritual meaning that I was being led spiritually, and blessings and different things of greatness were coming towards me. You can look it up when smoke changes, when incense smoke changes direction spiritually. I knew I was being spiritually guided. I felt it, but it was just good to get that symbolism. Okay, I've shuffled these cards enough, and let's ask Spirit of Love and Light and our spirit guides to come in and let us know what Capricorn needs to know at this time. These cards are way slippery. I love these cards. They are the Fool cards. See that? They're so beautiful to me. And these cards, if you want to know, and guys, I saw them first on Facebook, and I believe they're on Etsy as well. All it says is Gold Full Tarot, and I forgot the website that I got them from, but here's the book also, just in case you see these on Etsy. But yeah, it has nothing else to it. I just saw them and I fell in love with them, and I ordered them right away. I have some playing cards like this too from Amazon. Gold full. They have the black ones that are full. They have silver ones. They have some with red lettering on them. My mom loves to play Spades, which is a tarot game. I don't know if y'all know that. It's a tarot game. It was the first one, I believe. So anyway, let's get into this reading. Okay. What do you have for Capricorn? Just going to take the card that came out. This is the Knight of Wands. That's the first card out. This card says now is a good time to do what you want to do. This card is known as the Knight of Fire. It's also known as the Knight of Action. This is a very generous person, a very courageous person, because this energy is one telling you that it's time for you to do what you want to do, Capricorn. Whatever it is that you feel in your heart that you want to do, whatever it is that you feel in your heart that you need to do, you need to get up and do it, because I just heard the portal, the gates are open. And why am I seeing a flood? And I'm hearing that gospel song, the floodgates of heaven are open. It says, the floodgates of heaven are open, let it rain. That song, it's a gospel song, it's an old one. But I'm hearing that, and I'm actually seeing this tower of water flowing. And it's flowing so hard, it's like crashing, and some of the water is white. You know that heavy, I just heard windfall. That does have something to do with water. When that water is gushing like that, there is mighty winds connected to it. But staying with this image, I'm seeing this waterfall. I don't see a gate. I see something brown. It could be the gate, but it's just like a pole. But the water is flowing through, so heavy. And it's time for you to do what you want to do. Whatever it is connected to what you want to do is going to flow. Have you ever heard blessings? Look at Deuteronomy, Deuteronomy 28, how the blessings will overtake you. The blessings will overtake you. And I'm going to tell you guys, there was a time in my life, and this has happened twice to me, to where I was so low. I was so low. I couldn't move. It was like my back was against the wall and there was another wall in front of me, and I could not move. I could not breathe. I had anxiety. I didn't know. And I almost gave up. But that giving up was, I did go into neutral mode. Like, whatever happens, happens. But I had been praying. And at a certain point, I stopped praying. I didn't stop believing, but you couldn't tell that I did. I just went into neutral. I went numb. I couldn't think. I didn't know nothing about the situation. I have no words now. I mean, I totally went blank. I had no idea. I can't explain where I was in life. And next thing I know, it took a little time, like the universe or God was orchestrating something in the back. So whatever this spirit was kept me in this state that I was in that I can't explain. And I was like a zombie. I was flowing. I went to work. I did things with my daughter. The school activities, you know, I was very supportive for her. I had nothing else. I didn't. That was it. Just, I knew, and I heard Spirit say to me, just keep doing what you normally would every day. So I'm doing it, but I'm feeling some kind of way I can't explain. Shorten the story up is to tell you that blessings started coming and they hurt. These great things started coming into my life in abundance. And when I tell you about the territory in my life being stretched, it hurt so much. I wanted to tell God, I wanted to say, stop, that's enough. That's enough goodness. I can't take it no more. It hurts. But I knew better. And it's almost like in the Bible when they say that Joseph's mouth was shut. He couldn't speak. It was like that. I couldn't speak. I couldn't say, oh, this hurts. Stop, stop. I had been praying for these things. I just didn't know it was coming in this magnitude. And it hurt. And I mean, it was one thing stacked on another, me making preparations in my life to receive, trying to find ways to do this, trying to find ways to do. I mean, it was coming for every area of my life. So much was happening in every area of my life. And it was all great and it hurt. And I had to keep my mouth shut, just like Peter in the boat. All he could do was say, help me. Help me receive what God has given to me. Bring your nets over here. Help me gather the fish. Help me gather the fish that I've been blessed with, because I was hard-headed and did not enlarge my territory or get more nets like I was told. I did not make preparation for the blessings that were coming in my life. So here's the thing. Start doing what it is that you want to do and make preparations for it to come into your life. Sorry to go on a tangent on just one card, but that's what I felt in the spirit. It's like heavy in my chest. Thank you, Spirit, for that. We needed to hear that. Here's the next card. The Death card. And we all know the death It's basically you're leaving something behind. And this is in total alignment. Do what it is that you want to do. It requires you to leave some things behind because evidently these things weren't working for you, or no longer working for where you're going. See, the person that I became after those blessings, a lot of people in my life that kept trying to direct my path, they didn't like it, and it caused them to mistreat me. They saw something going on with me. They felt something going on within me, and they didn't like it because it tore control away from them over my life. I started seeing my life different. I started seeing that I can be and I am who God says I am, not who they said, because they wanted to take out the time to be a counselor over my life. But I wasn't their assignment. And for some of us, we're only someone's assignment for a time. There was one woman in my life who believed I was her assignment. But when that time was up, and she did teach me a lot, but when that time was up, she had a hard time letting go. When those blessings came into my life, when I went into that quiet time, she went off. She said, you should have called me, you this, you that. And my response was, if you believe in God and he talks to you like you say he does, then he told you I was fine. He told you that he had me. Now, it's your fault you went into human flesh and tried to control the situation. And she got quiet. Now, I will tell you, we became distant. She still talked because she wanted to play the Christian role. She still spoke or whatever, but she couldn't stand me. And that was fine with me because that no longer served me. You get what I'm saying? So it was death to that relationship as it was. Now, we're still cool to this day because she had to let go because my life changed, my boundaries changed. I actually got some boundaries about my life. And that's what's happening. Whatever this is that you're doing, you cannot tell people where you're going. And that was the thing. She didn't know anything, so she couldn't control anything. God will cause you to be quiet. He will tell you, don't say that to them, even if it's a relative. Don't say that to them. You just keep doing what you need to do. Now, it doesn't mean you sever ties with people. It's just the relationship changes. Because you're doing what you need to do, the abundance is going to flow, and that abundance is not for them. Okay? What else do you have for Capricorn? Now, these cards didn't pop out, but they wouldn't let me put them back in the deck. So this is, we have the Four of Cups and we have the Five of Cups. Don't let your focus close. Don't let your focus close you to new ideas and feel your grief, but know that things will get better. This goes into what we're talking about, Capricorn. This goes into what we're talking about. You can't be so caught up into what other people think or what you think about your present time or your past so that you miss the next steps, what you need to do in your journey moving forward. You can't do that. And so here's the thing. When you're feeling grief, let me pick this up. This Five of Cups right here. When you're feeling grief because of what was and it's no longer, go ahead and feel that grief. By all means, feel it. Get past it. Understand what it means. Understand where you're going. Don't lose sight of where you're going, even though moving on may bother you. Okay? But don't get so caught up in what people think, what people are saying, because here's the thing with this. Here's the thing with this one right here. This 4 of Cups. Some of the stuff that the lady said to me, it bothered me. It bothered me. Sometimes I had to go within and wonder, am I really betraying her after all she's done for me? After all the time she's talked to me, she's listened to me? Am I really doing something wrong by moving forward? Okay, when they say favor ain't fair, it was something like that. I felt it because I'm hurting her with my growth. And I want you to understand how messed up I was thinking. I'm hurting her with my growth. I was growing and feeling bad about it because of the words from her mouth. Our relationship needed to change. She didn't want it to, but my growth was going to be at stake if I didn't allow it. Now, Capricorn, apply this to your life, or apply this in the reading how you see fit, what's going on in your life, because you could be building a business. You could be building a building. You could be an architect. You can be someone who deals with different structures, whether it be coming together with people to build like a mall structure, you know, several different avenues for different people of entrepreneurship. You could be a lawyer. You could be going to school for something new. You could be doing many things. I'm seeing somebody with a notepad. You could be doing many things, but your whole temperature is changing. It's rising. Your vibe is rising. Your energy is rising to another level. And the people who were with you on that other level, they can't understand it, so they can't control it. They can't manipulate it because they don't get it. And the fact that you're being quiet about it, it hurts even more, and it hinders, which is a good thing because it means you're growing. It's almost like confirmation. You're on the right path. You're growing in the right direction. Because see, look at this. If you were going in the wrong direction, they wouldn't have a problem with it. They wouldn't have a problem with it at all, because it means that they're still superior to you in their eyes. But the fact that you're growing up, you're not superior anymore. When they look at you in that mirror form, you actually look a little better. So they don't like that, Capricorn. They don't like that at all. I don't know why I flipped the King of Swords off the top of the deck, but I did. You're superior in your head is what I just heard. 2 cards flipped out again. Oh, amazing. Ace of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. They were like this. The Ace of Pentacles. They were like this, and the order is correct, where the Ace of Pentacles is first, and then the King of Pentacles. This is the start of some finances. This is the start of something new in your financial realm. Whatever it is that you're trying to do, it's a start. And I am hearing someone is going to be doing something that is going to set up a program or an avenue for others to receive revenue. That building a building thing, it's like maybe you're going to set up something to where people can rent out your building for their own purposes. Maybe someone can rent your building as a venue for their gatherings. Whatever it is, Capricorn, you're setting up something that's going to allow people a space to make money, whoever that is. And then there's others that's going to help people. You're going to receive revenue because you're going to help people. You're giving people a voice who don't have a voice in the realm where they need a voice. And you are going to be a mighty voice. Remember the last reading that we had, the Eight of Pentacles was there. That's a person who has studied. Whatever it is you are mastering, you studied it. And I'm hearing lawyer. You are going to be very well educated in whatever it is you are advocating for. And you're giving people that voice that don't have a voice. Others, you're listening to people and you're helping them reason with the thoughts that are in their heads. You know how it is when you can't articulate what it is that you are feeling or thinking. You will deal with people like that. Even if it's you, Capricorn, because I heard it's going to be some of you too. You're going to go to people that will help you articulate what it is you want to do, what it is where you want to go. And then you're going to build and you're going to start something. Whoever this is, they're helping you get started on whatever it is that's going to start this financial journey for you. That's what I'm feeling, Capricorn, in my spirit. And then we have the King of Pentacles. You are someone who's keeping it real with yourself. You're keeping it very real with yourself. Now, once you get this thing going, whatever it is that you're doing, once you get that going, and it could be in the smallest of states in your eyes, but there are people waiting for this thing. There is a necessity to it. And what I'm hearing, I don't care how many businesses like yours are already out there. Yours is set apart because yours is done in realism. You're keeping it real. You're giving the people what they need. You're not gaslighting anyone. Capricorn, you don't have time to gaslight people. You're giving them the real. You're telling them how it is. And you're not worried about who takes the service. You're not desperate. Okay? You're not desperate for this. You're keeping it real. Your character is amazing. And the fact that you're not trying to be pushy, it makes people want to try your business. And your business is so successful, they stay. I see people being very loyal to you, Capricorn. And once again, this is why you can't be tied down to the old. The old will try to dictate the words of God. And that's what this woman, she did to me. When I was telling her what God was saying to me, she kept trying to have her input on, no, it doesn't mean that, it means this. And it's confusing, and that's what you don't need. You're getting all the advice that you need from your higher power. Your spirit man has allowed you to connect your consciousness to your subconscious. And Capricorn, you know, once those two are agreeing, nothing can stop you. And that's what's happening. On the bottom of the deck, Capricorn, look, the Four of Wands. You're definitely in celebratory mode. This is a card to me that once this King of Pentacles happens, you're going to be celebrating. You're going to celebrate it with all of those who stepped back and was that true friend that said, hey, I'll support you however you need me to support you. And the only questions they asked you were similar to, how's everything going? You elaborate on what you want to, and they just say, okay. They say, well, I'm happy for you. That's good. Let me know if you need anything. They respected your boundaries. You're going to be celebrating with them. They're going to sit back and they're going to be wondering, man, how'd you make all that happen? And you're going to be free to tell them anything you want to tell them at this point, because of the growth that you've had, because of the abundance that you've received, you will know what to say and what not to say. You've matured, the King of Pentacles. You're very mature. You're very reliable. You're very steady. You're very firm. And you are the type that will help. You're not a gatekeeper. You will help. But you're so wise now that you know who to help. You know who you can pour into that's going to use what you give them and not just go talk about it. Not want a handout for every step. Not want you to do it all for them. This is who you're going to be celebrating with. Their families are going to enjoy it. Your family is going to enjoy it. Everybody is going to have a good time because you are in the room with like-minded people. That's a recipe for good living. So Capricorn, it seems like this reading was a bit encouraging more than anything. It was more like if you stay on track, because it seems like this reading from not the last one, but the one before that, it's just like building up on whatever your journey is. And now this is, it's almost like a reason or an explanation to why certain things that Spirit may be telling you is necessary. So this is definitely something that you need to hear. It's encouraging to me. Once again, I am a life coach, and Spirit works with a person's gift according to that gift. I shall say that Spirit works according to your gift. So sometimes my tarot readings do come off like this, more of a teaching type of thing, because that's what I've done. I've done it in several areas, arenas, I shall say. I've done it in church. I've done it in schools. I've counseled. I've spoken in prisons. I've done a lot of things with life coaching. So yeah, that's why sometimes, you know, my tarot readings kind of go the way that they, in the direction that they do. So this just seems like a teachable moment, or one of those encouraging moments as to why certain things will be happening in your life as you move forward. Don't doubt where you are going. And I was just going to say, we need the Sun card out here. I'm going to show you how these cards were set up, because I was thinking we need the Sun or the Star card. My cards were laying like this. Sun card. Happy times. Joyous times. Happy times. So Capricorn, this is confirmation on top of confirmation here. Okay, so stay encouraged. Continue to keep doing what it is you're doing. Stay on the path that you're on. But it is time for you to do what you want to do. If you have not started, it is time to do what you want to do. You have been through a lot. So whatever it is that you want to do, I know it's not going to harm anybody. It's just going to lift everybody up. You are the avenue for others who can't do. Even if you think you are the smallest person on earth, you are a person who does not matter. Maybe you've been in those arenas. The reason why you were in those arenas was to make sure you didn't own up to your own true potential. That's how, whatever the enemy is, that's how low levels and low energy people work. Their job is to make sure you never see your gifts, how great you are, what you can do for humanity, the light that you bring into a room. That's what they are for. Your haters are for confirmation of great things. So when you start on this journey of doing what it is that you want to do, and you fight what's going on in your head, your haters will sound out. That's how you know confirmation. You are on the right path. We don't have the Star card out here, but look at that Sun. That Pentacle. Hey, close enough. You're on the right path. The Pentacles are up here. The Pentacles are up here. All of this right here. You're on the right path. Don't feel bad about it. Don't feel bad about it. Okay? Shoot, those spoiled cups probably got some little poison or something in there. And we all know poison is definitely something that will stop your growth. Heck, it'll stop you altogether. It will definitely kill what it is that you're trying to do. It'll take out what you're trying to do. Don't let that happen. All right, Capricorn, that is all I have for you. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. Tell me how this resonated with you. Oh my God. Yeah, tell me how this resonated with you. This is crazy. I'm just looking at the Sun card and I thought that, yeah, I just said light. Yeah, this all aligns. Capricorn, you're on the right path, because if you weren't, this reading wouldn't be happening the way that it's happening. It wouldn't be a transition from one to the next to the next. And like I said, we had that Eight of Pentacles in the last reading, Capricorn. So you are, I was going to say you are the GOAT. That's so freaking amazing. But you are. You studied this. You're wise to this. Go ahead and start doing what it is that you want to do, Capricorn. The time is now. Okay? Stop putting it off. Stop finding other things to do. Okay? Stop. I heard this one girl say, get up off the couch. When that thought comes, get up. Do it. Spirit is only going to tell you so many times. And if your life feels uncomfortable, why do you think so? Because you're not doing what you're called to do. The time is now. Get up and do what it is that you want to do. It is time, Capricorn. All right, I will see you in the next video. Please comment. Tell me if this resonated. Tell me how it resonated. Let's talk. All right, you have a good day. Thank you.